In today's video, I'm going to share with you 7 websites that every graphic designer should know. Starting with number 1, this is called brandingstyleguides.com. This website is super helpful if you want to see real life examples of how real life companies are actually utilizing their branding guidelines. So when I went into brandingguidelines.com, or however the heck you say it, I was able to actually look at the Starbucks branding guideline, which was really cool. I just feel like now just having that mindset and the eye to look at branding and look at like restaurants and stuff that I go to and seeing how they're utilizing the colors and the fonts and everything, it's really fascinating, but it's even more fascinating to see it all in a packet guideline and all the tips and tools that they think about to make sure that their brand is flowing and looks really aesthetic and consistent. So I would recommend checking this website out, whether you're new into graphic design or existing designer and you just want to know if your branding guidelines are sharing everything the client needs to know and that it is really like helpful. And I think it's super nice to see how like real life companies are using it and like a real creative made that. So it's really fun to kind of see like how other people think about branding guidelines and what it is that they include. The second website is markup.io. I will leave the links for all of these down below. So if I say it wrong, I'm super sorry, but definitely go check out the links down below. But markup.io is super cool because not only is it free, but if you don't have Figma or maybe you don't have Adobe XD, or you just don't know where to send clients to collaborate with you or provide feedback, markup.io is super good for this. So all you have to do is add the URL for the website that maybe you've designed if you want your clients to drop a comment or a pin or something on the page to provide feedback. So when I first started, there was nothing really like this, and I think this is really, really cool if you want to, which I probably wouldn't recommend, if you want to bypass the mocking up phase of the website design and go straight into getting feedback from your clients on the built out page. This is a workaround and a way to do it, but you can also use this for any type of design. Even if you have designed your website, let's say on like Photoshop or Illustrator, you want to get feedback on some sort of platform, this will make that happen for you. So I really wanted to make sure to share this one because having that collaborative experience with your clients can up-level your process in so many ways. Third website is Maxi Best Of. Super random, kind of weird name, but this website I recently came across when I was looking for fonts. And it's not a font website, however, they have a font pairing like tips and tool area, and that's when I really came across this website and I started to dig through the website, and they have really helpful information on like some branding inspiration, website inspiration. Like I said, they have font pairing tips, they have anything that you'd want to know about like graphic design trends and just the way other designers are doing things. So sometimes I get a little bored of the Pinterest, seeing the same kind of things rolling through. I love Pinterest, don't get me wrong, but I think it's nice to have another place to go and look for inspiration that's maybe within like a different niche or style or just a different area and a different library of inspiration. So I really love this website for that purpose and also for helping me with figuring out which fonts to pair together. Next website is also for inspiration, and it is called Eye on Design. Not only is this website super pretty and really fun to kind of scroll through, but it's also really great for inspiration. I would consider this one more of like a blog, and I would consider the Maxi Best Of more of like a Pinterest kind of like Behance type of website. But Eye on Design is really cool as well. It's also free, so why not go check it out? But it has lots of inspiration on there for branding, for websites, and lots of different things going on in the design world. And I love the blog area where you can read about like where designers are working and just kind of like connecting more with this design community that we're all in. So I really recommend checking this site out for all of those reasons. Next couple websites are to help you with ADA compliance. So I feel like I haven't talked about this enough anywhere really online, but this is a really important part of website design. It's making sure that your website is ADA compliant, which basically means that it is going to be readable, it can navigate well, and that it is going to work well for those who may be disabled. So this is actually becoming a requirement for many websites and for many companies. So this is a really important thing to read about and to kind of know and understand. But ADA compliance, there's many ways to make your website compliant, but one of the things that you have to pay attention to is your colors. So making sure that the contrast of the colors look and are readable is important. So this website helps you do that. It is called Color Contrast Checker. Color Contrast Checker will allow you to add in your color codes, show you all the combos, and also how that looks with your fonts. So I'd recommend checking that website out. It is completely free. It's super easy to use. But also the next website I wanted to mention is all about colors, and this is called Adobe Colors. So really crazy name, but Adobe Colors is awesome. It's free, and basically you can create your color palettes. It also has a color contrast checker, and they have a lab, which is one of my favorite little features about it. But the lab is really cool because you can drag over any sort of vector file, SVG, and you can just change the color of it, using the color palettes that you have within your Adobe Colors. So this really saves time, and it makes it super fun and easy to play around with different color themes and the way the colors work together on the illustration or logo or whatever it is you're creating. So I recommend checking out Adobe Colors because, like I said, you can create your color palettes, you can play around with the lab, you can use the color contrast checker, and you can also look at trends going on right now to see which colors are popular, what you like the look of, what you don't like the look of. So I like to kind of see what's going on out there and just understanding for myself what it is that I want to implement into either my designs or my clients' designs. And the last website I wanted to mention is for those who are looking for a place to find stock photography, but you're tired of Pexels or Unsplash or Canva or whatever it is you're using, and you want a new library of photos. So this website is called Nappy, Nappy. I found it, somebody posted on Instagram about it, and I was like, this is awesome. I would recommend checking out Nappy because they have not only aesthetic photography. I love the website Nappy because they really pay attention to making sure the photos are culturally diverse and really pay attention to that. And I think that's something that more websites should do, but I think that the photos on this website are super beautiful, and I highly recommend checking it out. Those are 7 websites that I wanted to share with you guys and that I think would be really helpful for you in your graphic design career, and also just things that'll help you with the website design process and hopefully make your life a little bit easier, if not provide you some things to add onto the process. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, I would appreciate it so much if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.